After Reconstruction, black codes were the primary weapon used to usher in the Jim Crow era in the South. These laws restricted black people's right to own property, do business, buy and lease land, and move freely through public spaces. These pressures drove black people north in such numbers that movement was called the Great Migration. During the first half of the Great Migration, black Americans fled as individuals, families, or even entire congregations for cities throughout the U.S. In addition to the black codes, another driver of the Great Migration in the late 1800s was a tiny insect, the boll weevil, that entered the U.S. from Mexico. This tiny menace had a taste for the cotton plant, and over the next 40 years, the boll weevil decimated cotton production throughout the South. This further reduced the need for cotton agricultural work, which forced people to seek work in the booming factories of cities like Chicago. As the flow of new black families reached a tipping point in Chicago, they were met with white resistance and often intense violence. For the first time, lynchings became common north of the Mason-Dixon line. The dream of a northern freedom was soon replaced with the reality that northern racial hatred was much like that of its southern cousins. New black American migrants were not truly welcome anywhere, but they had come too far to turn back.